Welcome and thank you for attending our webinar today. I am Frank Klassen, the CEO of Brightfind. Brightfind has been building websites for member-based organizations for going on 25 years, having built our first site back in 1995. We provide strategic guidance, creative design and UX services, website implementations and integrations, and we help teach organizations how best to take advantage of their online presence through governance, analytics, and design thinking. I personally began my career working for a number of different higher education associations back in the 80s and 90s, and in the mid-90s I realized that this WWW thing might have a really important impact on the way that associations interact with their members and constituents. So 25 years later, we arrive at another World Usability Day. World Usability Day was established in 2005 by the User Experience Professionals Association. And it is a single day of events occurring around the world to educate the masses about how usability impacts our daily lives. It's a day to discuss how we can make the experiences we encounter in our world more efficient, more logical, and more tailored to our needs. This year's World Usability Day theme is human-centered AI. And I'm very excited about the presentation today, as the topic embraces not only exciting new trends in our industry, but also reinforces what we have known for a long time, that while people are at the center of the work we do, technology can help deliver individually tailored information that directly addresses their needs and wants. Associations have great content, great products, and produce awesome learning and events. But making sure that your constituents are fully aware of and are able to find the most personally valuable stuff has not been easy. AI brings us a revolutionary new tool to the way organizations conduct that business online. And while AI can seem either out of reach to some, or perhaps too unnerving or intrusive to others, it is in fact becoming a mainstream element of the online experience. And our presenters today will help bring clarity to some of the best ways to think about and implement AI. I think we're going to launch a little poll here.
We are. Good morning, everyone. This is Megan McKelvy. I'm the Vice President of Customer Engagement at Brightfind, and I'm also so excited to be here this morning for World Usability Day. It's an event we look forward to every year. So to help kick us off, we've got a quick poll we're going to throw up. Lauren, if you could toss that on the screen for our attendees. We'd love to just get an idea on what's your baseline comfort level with artificial intelligence. Take a moment, obviously, some of you are already ahead of us. Take a moment, go ahead, fill out that poll. We'll give you another second or two if you haven't filled it out. Okay, Lauren, I think we've given everybody enough time. Fantastic. So everybody is in the exact same category, smack dab in the middle. I am somewhat familiar and want to know more. Excellent. Well, we're glad you're here today because that's exactly what we hope to do. We hope to give you more information on artificial intelligence today. This has been such a huge topic of our discussions amongst our clients really all around the world. It's something that pops up in almost every strategic kickoff or strategic engagement that we do here at Brightfind. We've been looking at stats quite a bit over the past couple of weeks leading up to this event, and we found some pretty interesting stuff out there in the marketplace. According to Gartner, you're all familiar with the Gartner reports. They do a great job with our CMS systems and our digital experience platform system reports. But according to Gartner, the number of businesses adopting artificial intelligence has grown by 270% in the last 4 years. We think that's pretty phenomenal. As you know, we do a lot of work in the association space. Associations tend to be a step or two behind some corporate businesses, not in a bad way, in a little bit of a conservative, hey, we really want to know what's going on before we dive into this. So we really think these next few years, we're going to see incredible growth in the association space, as well as continued growth in the corporate space as well. According to Salesforce, nearly 1 in 4 sales teams are currently using artificial intelligence in their day-to-day work. We found that pretty interesting as well. According to PwC, more than half of businesses have reported a staff boost in productivity after having implemented AI, which is also pretty awesome. But of course, the next natural question is, yeah, but what about the end users? How comfortable are they? How comfortable are your constituents with artificial intelligence being used behind the scenes? We were pleasantly surprised to read a recent Salesforce report showing that 62% of consumers are happily willing to submit their data to some sort of AI machine in order to have better experiences with businesses and with the organizations that they have a relationship with online. So exciting things to come. Now the question becomes, okay, well, how do you all that are joining us today, how do you leverage AI to increase productivity, to increase conversions, to really improve constituent engagement? So we've got a great lineup today. We're excited to share some of that information, answer some of your questions. Starting in just a few minutes here at 9:30 a.m. Our very first session is really going to be for those of you, all of you that answered that question, hey, I'm somewhat familiar, but I really want to learn more. So we're going to share an intro this morning to artificial intelligence. We've got a great session with Najeen Bayrami, who is our senior user experience designer at Brightfind. I know some of you on the phone have had great experiences working with Najeen and her team as they've worked out the information architectures for your site. So we're thrilled she's able to join us this morning. Also, the ever engaging and always exciting Vince Tardy, our Vice President of Design, is joining us as well this morning. And I know lots of you have had the opportunity to work with him as you think through the colors, the visuals, and occasionally some sports analogies thrown in there too, as he's working on the look and feel of our clients' sites. Their session is titled How Artificial Intelligence Impacts Your Professional Life. So this will be a great real intro, start to scratch the surface of artificial intelligence a little bit more to kick off our morning and wake everybody up. We'll have a really quick break at 10 o'clock, just 5 short minutes, allow everybody to refill their coffee, grab a glass of water, do a yoga stretch in your chair, whatever you need. We will come back at just 5 minutes after 10 with Greg Pollack. Association Analytics is a fantastic partner of ours. We're excited they were able to join us this morning. Greg's going to have a session on data science plus human language equals incredible user experiences. An incredible user experience is the #1 phrase that we hear every single time we do a strategic kickoff. That's what our clients always want, of course. So we're going to dig into how data science and human language can play a part of that. Greg will be sharing from 10:05 to 10:35. We'll do another quick break at 10:35, a few more yoga stretches if you wish, a quick jog around the block, whatever you need. We'll come back at 10:40. At 10:40, another partner of ours, EpiServer, is going to be joining us. They have some platform agnostic, really exciting tools that we think are really going to change the marketplace over the next couple of years. Jeff has a session called The Power of Intelligence, using AI to drive results. And he's going to share some sneak peeks of some new products that are out there and helping clients, EpiServer clients and non-EpiServer clients, really change the way they are doing business. Again, at 11:10, another 5-minute break because, well, it's Zoom and we're all on Zoom, so we need lots of quick 5-minute breaks in between our sessions. So we'll take an 11:10 to 11:15 a.m. break. We will rejoin for our last session of the day, Sitefinity. We're also thrilled Sitefinity could join us. Jonathan Reed is coming online. He is one of the solution architects at Sitefinity. He's going to be doing a mini demo for you all to see how some modern content management systems really take some of the information we learned today and they make the magic. His session is entitled How Automation and AI Enhances the Usability of Sitefinity DXP. That's 11:15 to 11:45. Right after that, not another break, although that's been after each session, or at this time we'll wrap up with a quick conclusion at 11:45. Frank will come back on. Some of our partners will be joining us again. We will be opening up for any Q&A that we didn't get to throughout the sessions. Frank and our team will be there. Some of our partners will be there as well to answer questions. We will wrap up by noon and have everybody moving on to lunch promptly at 12 o'clock. So that is what we have in store today. In just about 2 minutes, we will be kicking off with our first session. So again, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for World Usability Day. There's so many events going on literally around the globe throughout the day today. We couldn't be more excited to have one of these events here at Brightfind. So we'll just a moment or two and we will be on to our first session.
Thanks, Megan. And I just want to reemphasize a couple of things. Again, thanks to our partners, Association Analytics, EpiServer, and Sitefinity. We're able to put this webinar together for you all. And again, in the Zoom interface, look for the access to the chat area, the Q&A area, and be sure to put questions in there during the presentation. And we'll hopefully be able to respond to those questions as we go through and as they roll up perhaps at the end of the presentation as well.